Shall we begin? Let's begin now. Shall we begin?
Aloha, Aries. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your spirit messages for February 2022. My goodness, we are already in February. Woo! All right. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for hitting that bell button. All of those things help my channel to grow and expand. So I'm super grateful. Big shout out and a thank you to all who have given donations. Thank you, Miss Jeannie. She gave a beautiful donation that helped me to get a few different decks for the channel. We have the Heavenly Bodies Astrology. These are amazing cards. So her donation got that, as well as my Mermaids deck that's not in front of me right now. So thank you again. I also wanted to let you guys know about an offering really quickly. I am partnering with my beloved friend who's the beautiful artist who made this mural behind me. He and I are going to do soul sessions. So essentially it'll be a one-to-one personal reading with you and I. We'll be looking at your soul purpose, what it's like, your starseed roots, and really get into who you are as a being, to feel in for your own personal sovereignty. And then I will give the different colors and the session notes to him, and he's going to make a beautiful fluid art piece of your soul imprint so that you can have that to look at when you're feeling down, or if you're unsure of your way. It'll be coated with your personal soul energy. So if you'd like one of those sessions, please do email me for information at thewhisperingdragonfly@gmail.com. Okay, without further ado, Aries, let's get into your reading for February. Little Hawaiian salt gives you your energy, and it also clears the energy. Okay. So this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to get a Keepers of the Light card and go from there. Okay. We have Lady Portia, Divine Order. It says, do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Very beautiful. So Divine Order is in the works for you in February, Aries. So I love this. They're really showing me the purple color, which Lady Portia is the twin flame to Saint Germain. So Saint Germain is the purple ray, the purple transmuting flame, which clears our energy field. So you may be working with both Lady Portia and Saint Germain if you're into praying or working with the angels. That is a perfect opportunity to use that purple transmuting flame to transmute negative energy. So how you do that is you just imagine that you're standing inside this ball of purple transmuting flame. And so just a purple flame around your aura. And this is really beautiful. It helps to ward off any kind of more dense energies. I don't feel like there's any negative energy out there. It's just light or dense. So it allows your denser energies to move out, helps you to find solutions for your problems. It transmutes energy coming towards you that may be kind of more of a denser energy. It transforms it into a lighter energy. Okay, let's look at what area of your life that the Divine Order is playing out in. Beautiful. Feels like we have the mutable signs here. So that's, what is that? Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, and Sagittarius. So it says surrender, fluidity, and welcoming change. All right, so it feels like Aries, a lot of different areas in your life are changing at this time. And while you like to be in charge, this particular month is saying, The divine order is what's playing out for you. And so it's going to benefit you to be like water, to allow yourself to surrender, to be fluid, to welcome any changes that are happening at this time. So this is not a time for you to necessarily be in control of everything. So just do what feels is right for you at this time. So February is going to be a very fluid month for you, okay? There's a lot of changes, but it feels like good changes. It feels like what Spirit's saying is course correcting. So correcting your course to line up with what is divinely yours. Okay, so you do have a very important lesson that's unfolding at this time, and going through that particular lesson is allowing you to welcome the changes, to welcome the new that's coming in. All right, let's look at the tarot and go a little bit deeper for Aries here. Past energy. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, so for many of you, this may be in the area of love and romance. This isn't a love-specific reading, but I feel like you have had a lot of changing energy in that arena. Okay, so you may have been dealing with a multiple person situation, because we have 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So with love, that can indicate multiple people or third party situation, outside forces, but it also has to do with celebration and friendship. So I feel like by the end of the month, you're really coming into that celebration and the friendships. But what we have here is in the recent past, we have the Lovers, 10 of Pentacles, and the Fool. And I feel like lovers, so that's why it can be about a lover specifically, but the Lovers originally was called the Choice. So I feel like, Aries, what is happening for you at this time is that you're really learning how to make choices that are going to benefit you, that are really going to make your life feel like you're happy and that your resources are taken care of. We have the Fool, which is an empty-handed leap into the void. Okay, so I feel like for those of you that it's not love and romance, you've been learning how to love yourself, and you've been learning how in the recent past to give yourself the resources you need to make it in this world. Okay, you're changing your choices. For those of you that it's love and romance, I feel like many of you may have entered into a relationship that has felt really lovely. You took that risk and that leap of faith in the recent past to say, you know, I'm going to try it out. And in the now moment, we have the Devil, which is card of Capricorn. So I feel like there are things in the now that the Devil, to go through Capricorn is to go through Saturn. And so the constellation Capricorn is the gateway to God. It's the gateway. The Devil guards the gates. Okay, so you have to go through your temptation and Saturn's tests before you can enter into the God source of yourself. Okay, so there are some testing that's happening at this time. There may be some addictive qualities that have come up, or toxic traits that have come up in your relationship or at your job. This could be an actual love romance relationship. This could be family. This could be your work relationship. But how you're relating to others right now, as we start February, there is a little bit of a push-pull that I'm feeling in your communication. There may be some toxic traits that are trying to release at this time, but it feels really beautiful that you're going to get there, because we have Heart of Wands, Heart of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so the Heart of Wands is one of your cards, Aries. It's representative Aries here. We have the Heart of Pentacles, so these are both the kings. Okay, that's Capricorn there. And then we have Wheel of Fortune. And I need to just check and make sure that that is the king, it may be the queen. So let me just... I don't want to tell you the wrong thing in this. Okay, heart. The heart is the queen. Okay, that's okay, perfect. So these are both the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, beautiful. So this shows the divine feminine type of energy trying to come through. Whether you're male or female matters not. We all have feminine and masculine qualities. So you're really learning the surrender. You're learning through your passion, through your finances and philanthropy. You're learning to surrender to the higher good for yourself, okay? This is a beautifully attractive, the Queen of Wands is extremely attractive. And Aries, you already have that. The Queen of Pentacles is extremely attractive in a different way. It's very grounded. Finances are taken care of. The home is nurtured. And the Wands talks of passion, okay? So you are coming into this really beautiful time. I feel like by the end of February, you'll have worked through the toxic traits, either in your workplace or in your relationships, because it is a general read. It feels like this particular month, there is divine order that's happening. So do what feels best for you. Welcome the changes. Feel like you're moving out of a toxic situation and how you relate to others into your power, into a more fortunate time. I do feel like you'll have someone, one of your friendship circle, that's going to actually help you in some way. So if you surrender to yourself and to the flow, the helpers show up, okay? Because I feel like for some of you, you have felt like you've been a bit alone in your decision making, like you're surrounded by people, but it doesn't feel like you feel supported, Aries. And at this point, there is a lot of beautiful energy around you by the end of February, but it is requiring you to surrender and to do what you feel is right, but surrender to the flow and surrender to the changes, because they're coming in a way that's really positive. It feels like there might have been some illusion around your relationships that you've had previously, and now you're coming into the pragmatic parts of does this work or does it not, and the divine order is showing up for you. So I feel like this month you're going to have a lot of ahas about your life and your relationships. You're going to see how some of these traits have shown up for your growth. Okay, we have storyteller. So now is a time to truly tell your story. What you've gone through is going to matter to others. This is going to be for a select few, but you may even write a book in February for those of you that are actual storytellers or writers. Because we have this surrender and the fluidity and welcoming change, I feel like you're going to get kind of some ahas. So where there's been stagnant energy around that, you have a story to tell. And I can just see, this isn't going to be for everyone, but they're showing me someone who'd had maybe some writer's block. But it's like you sit down and then your fingers just start typing or writing and you have it done in no time. So it's like where it felt like it wasn't moving forward before, you're about to have a burst of energy to move forward with that. So that's not going to be for everyone, but for all of you, Aries, you have a story to tell, and it's important to do that. And we have the circle of life. Okay. And so they are wanting to remind you of the ebb and flow of nature, the circle of life. They're also showing me this stone formation, so some of you may be drawn to some sacred spaces. So if there's somewhere that you've wanted to travel to, you may be doing that physically or astrally if you can't physically get there. But there's a call to some sacred spaces that has some energy and information for you for your next moves, because I feel like you're going to come out of a slow time and enter into a busy and prosperous time. And then one more card to close out, we have the Dust Devil. Moving out of stagnation. How beautiful is that? Okay, let's see. So February is going to be big change for you. You're moving out of stagnation. So where the dust has been all like had settled, you're about to start moving. So there may be some moving parts with this, okay? You're learning a spiritual lesson. So there may be a shifting in your relationships, a shift in your job, a shift in how you do your day-to-day health, Aries. But it's for the positive. It's moving out of stagnation and into divine ordered movement. So this isn't just change just for the sake of change, to be like moving just because you have to move. This is divine order. This is letting go of the stagnation and moving into a more fortunate time. So looks really good for those of you that are writers out there. February looks like an amazing time for you to do that. I feel like many of you have creative projects that are going to come forward. I feel like you're going to release any type of energies or relationships that have been really wearing on your spirit. It feels like what has been stagnant is now either going to integrate or release from your life. Either way, there is a whole new set of energy coming in and passion that's going to propel you towards success, Aries. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. That's what I have for you today. And until next time, aloha.